So what, you need some electricity out here?
Yeah, I just have to have an adapter for that piece. They got the power up there. I just needed this. I think this is how I had this. Okay. Now,
Yeah, kind of tilt back some. Go out some more, tilt back some more. I tried to pick them up. Is it starting to tip off that one track? Yeah, bring it back to you. Go down through there. Well, that'd be great if that rotated. Yeah, you don't have to get too low. Yeah, clamp it hard.
We have been on this job site for 2 hours. I don't know how many trees are already cut down. Hoss is running around with the chainsaw, getting the ones that are a little bit bigger. But it's really nice having the tree shear to get these ones that are just, it's such tight quarters. If you fall the tree or try to cut it off with the chainsaw, it just get hung up. The tree shear, I can grab it and pull it out of there, manipulate it, and move it around. This shear is for a skid steer. Hoss bought this many years ago and used it on a couple of jobs, but for a skid steer it works okay. I've used it on our skid steer before, but when we got the Mechalek, it came with this skid steer adapter plate, and boy, I'll tell you what, this makes it slick. It's a little miniature feller buncher. So we're gonna go ahead and take a couple more trees. Hoss went down the bottom of the hill to grab the track chipper. We got ourselves a pretty dang good mess right here. We're taking out 2 acres. It's a build site, so there's the line right there, all the way right out there. So all this stuff up past the trucks, all the way that all goes complete. Open her up. It's a 20-acre lot here, and there's only 1 house on it. So in multifamily, they're gonna put a second house up here. It's gonna be slick. Up here, I get 1 tree or 2. I got to switch back to the grapple so I can feed the chipper. This thing would be cool if it, you know, rotates it, but it's cool enough that it cuts trees down. Yeah, I don't think I would put this on a regular excavator. Mechalek, it's got that skid steer blood in it a little bit, so it's able to do stuff like this. Basically, you just need a lot more in the back of the machine so they can handle that reaching out and stuff. So let's see if I can get this one out here. This will be a good example. It's a little bit of a tilted one, but it's kind of small, so we'll allow it. But if I can get in there, yeah. So this one, I got a kind of decent grab on it. This one's tangled up in a bunch of other trees. If I can reach in there, grab it, pull it out, tilt it away from you a little bit so that it slips by all that stuff, and then you gotta watch for the top. Back to it. Glad I got the cage guard on this machine now. When you're running fixed implements, like the rotating grapple, what's going on here? It's too much of a glare out there, you guys can't see. This tree right here is a decent size. I think I might cut that a little bit high. Just a little bit. Between the weight of the head and the tree, sticking it out there a little bit. I'm going to lift that one back up. That one's pretty far out to see if we can reach it. Okay. Done so. Oh wow, the sun is just here. Oh, this one's heavily tangled up in canopy. Top right off here. People ask about the mech, man. This thing's got some freaking power.
up on.
That's pretty big. 50. Oh yeah, there he is. Boone, come here. Get away from that thing, Boone. Hi, Big Bear. Boone, get over here. Hey, come here. He's like, it's hotter than hell out here.
Well, here's our conversion going on here. I think it's going to be 2.5 acres here, and we did a 1/2 acre down at the bottom. Running the tree shear. Been going for just over an hour. A couple dozen trees right here. If they're all in one spot and you can just sit and spin, it's super quick. I did some over here. Hosses bucking some of the ones up that fell. I had to pull out the chainsaw cut a couple of these oaks. I could get into the smaller ones. Even if they fit in the rig, if it's tilted too much, I can't really do much about it. But there's another couple dozen right there. And there's another couple dozen. Unbelievable, really, how fast you can go through this stuff. I think like this one's just a little bit too big, because if you shear it and you can't get all the way through it, then it's really not good. Yeah, these are slightly too big. If you had a hot saw option or something, then you could undercut it, get on out of there. But that's pretty cool. You see like this one here, I accidentally got it down in the fork, trying to get it lower, and didn't have enough to go through it. But the line is those oaks right there. Where are they? It's right through here. So I just need to get in here and get a couple more of these little guys. See the orange? And then there's some orange on the tree right there. So I just need to get these little ones, but everything that's, I mean, these are easy. You can get a couple of these at a time. This is working out freaking awesome. Unbelievable production with that rig. Well, the Mechalek strikes again. This machine further impresses me every time I run it and do something new and creative with it, like putting a skid steer tree shear on the boom. It worked out great. Now, I've ran this tree shear on skid steers before. It's pretty nice, don't get me wrong. It's a lot safer to deal with these little trees that are in thick canopies while you're in the safety of a machine than it is to do it hand falling and getting them hung up and stuff. You can manipulate them, pull them, put them where you want them. And the nice thing about this is I can bunch them in piles that are ready for the chipper. Now you saw the back end of the machine got picked up a little bit trying to manipulate this, tree. You can see how tilted the ground actually is right there by how much the top of the tree is tilting. Now I have a lot of confidence in the Mechalek. It is the machine base itself is around 20,500 pounds, and then it's got an additional counterweight on the back of it that's around 15 to 1,700 pounds. So you're looking at a 22,000 pound machine. And the biggest benefit with this versus like a skid steer, obviously I can sit and spin and just track in and out of one spot. I don't have to move all over and track over stumps. With the skid steer, this thing I can sit and spin and do its job. But the way the boom sits back in itself allows my center of gravity and just my balance to be so much better. I don't think I would put this attachment or take the size of trees I'm doing with this machine. I wouldn't touch them with a regular excavator, because this thing just holds its composure so well. And I'm not trying to blow smoke when I say that. I've recommended this machine to a lot of people. And if you're looking for a new excavator, if you're looking for a new skid steer, you can't decide between the two, if you can foot the bill to get a Mechalek, it literally checks boxes for both of them. Digging holes with an excavator, moving brush, moving bulk soil with a skid steer, this thing will do them both. And apparently it'll shear trees down. And I would say when I'm getting in the good areas, I'm taking at least one tree a minute, maybe one tree every 45 seconds. You get in a nice bunch, and then I got the accumulator hooked up. This thing was just cruising. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the tree shear on an excavator. See you on the next one. Later.